Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of GamingNIght. Tonight I got 6 games that I feel that are a good game to play with your family over the holidays. One of them I don't have the game out with me right now, but it's a fun game. They're not in any particular order, and after that I'm going to go into some other stuff about the changes to my channel and everything. But first let me get into the games first. So now we have here Flux, the board game. Now, any version of Flux is fun. The card game is a lot of fun, but the Flux, the board game, it only holds up to 4 players. It's 2 to 4 players. The other Flux game, you can have many players, but if you have a small family, like 2 to 4, and they like board games, but they don't want anything really too complicated to figure out. Flux the board game is definitely a good game. It's basically what you're doing is you're moving your pieces on this board, trying to get the goals of the game, and you have to get so many goals to win the game. But the amount of goals you get, the goals change. The color of your pieces can change. You can move the board can move around. You can rotate the board, and you can play cards that do things like change the rules and stuff. So it's a very easy game to teach, a lot of fun. So they got Flux in all different types. If your family is into Monty Python, they got Monty Python Flux. If you like zombies, they got Zombie Flux. If you like Wizard of Oz, they got Wizard of Oz Flux, and so on. Next one is Trations. This is for those that like to be creative, have fun, draw, and don't necessarily have to be good at it. Because the idea of illustrations is you're going to have a topic, and let me just grab a. This is the there's a bigger box that you can have up to 12 players. It's called the party version. You're going to get a card like this. It's got 2 sides. You decide as the team side. We usually just say any side is. But you'll have something like this. Will say lion, tamer, amoeba, dental floss, and you basically are just going to draw, or attempt to draw it. And then when you're done drawing it, you're going to pass it to somebody else. They're going to guess what it is, and then the next person is going to draw the guess. So you can kind of see this is just basically all about, just having a good laugh. There's no real point to feeling bad if you can't draw. It's not like you have to guess, and literally guess what it is. It's just about having fun. So it's one of those that aren't that great at drawing, but want to have some fun drawing and sharing laughs. The next one is Woodman, the Talk Woodman game. They have many names for this game. Clack Clack, and this one's Talk Woodman. And it's basically Jenga in reverse. You're basically you have a little axe, and you're going to be trying to remove the bark without actually removing the core. And it takes a few minutes to play. It's a lot of fun. It's the longest part of the game is the setup, but it's really quick. It's really easy. Just make sure when you play this, you have an area where you can pick the pieces, because they are going to fly everywhere. So it's a game where you gotta make sure you have everything. For those that like social interactions games, I have a game called Say Anything. Say Anything is essentially a game where you're going to have a topic, a question, and everyone's going to answer it, and the judge picks one secretly, and everyone votes who they think the person's going to like. For example, the topic could be, if I could have a big anything, what would it be? One person could say diamond ring from George Clooney, beach house in Hawaii, circle of friends, a big bank account, army of monkeys, and the person that the judge is going to choose one of those secretly. Everyone's going to be voting on it, and you get points based on the results. It's kind of crazy fun. Like some of the answers could be funny or serious. It's a good social. It's like you get to know your family better, or just have fun laughs. And then I have, finally, the physical copy, Dixit. Dixit is essentially a whole bunch of cards with pictures on them that are obscure and weird, like this, and you're basically going to describe it as best you can without giving too much away. So you might say, roughing it. So someone's gonna be like, all right, they're gonna go. Other players are gonna. You're gonna put it down. You know, other players are gonna go, okay, roughing it. That looks like that guy's having it rough. So might have a little sense of humor and pick that. And then finally, someone else might pick this one. So they would get shuffled out randomly, shuffled, placed on the board, and the object is for the players to try to guess which one was the one that the person that's describing it thought of, and the other players are trying to trick the other players, so they pick theirs. So it's a very very interesting game, because it's like it's all about the thought process on why you would, how you can get people to pick yours, but not everybody. And last but not least, King of Tokyo. For those that like Yahtzee style games, King of Tokyo is awesome. You play like Godzilla and different monsters, and you roll these dice. We've done gameplay sessions with our friends. It's a hoot with every time we brought it out. And you buy these special powers and stuff and victory points, and you're basically trying to either kill everybody off or get victory points to win the game. So it's 20 victory points, or you just eliminate everybody else. But then you got these special cards that'll give you like special abilities, like stealing other people's powers, buying cards cheaper, but it's got the Yahtzee mechanic. So if you're in Tokyo, everyone's beating you up, and if you're in Tokyo, you're trying to make everyone stop, not get destroyed. It's just a dice rolling game, and it's a lot of fun. I definitely have you check it out. It's by Yellow Company, or Jello, or something like that. So anyways, those are the six games that I really enjoy, and we always seem to bring them out and play them. They're a lot of fun. So as for video games now, that content ID thing the reason you haven't seen any video games now is like that whole content ID thing's been going around, and I don't really, it's kind of shady gray areas. I don't know exactly what I'm allowed to show, what I'm not allowed to show for video games, and I just don't want to get my account banned. I put a lot of work in this channel, and I plan on keeping it. So for right now, there will be no video games being shown on here. One of my fellow favorite YouTube channels, Classic Game Room, Mark from Classic Game Room, he's put in the towel because he can't deal with this content ID thing. So I'm just gonna be putting games on a hold on the video games and stuff, and computer games, and I'll be, like I said, it'll be mostly board games. Right now I'm working on the review for CV, the board game, the one we played recently. So I'm going online, finding out, making sure that all the cards that I'm going to tell you about are actually what the powers they do, just to be on the safe side. I don't want to give you guys false information when doing my reviews. And then I have a few other board games reviews that I'm going to be doing pretty soon. So of course, every week is going to be a board game session. This Sunday that's coming up, I don't know yet, because the holidays are getting really close and I got a lot of hours this week. So probably not doing any board game sessions this week, except for maybe Wednesday when I'm going over my niece and nephew's house, so we might film something Wednesday. So anyway, that's all being said and done. I want to keep doing stuff for this channel. I want to have a lot of fun with this channel, and until this content ID thing solves itself, I'm do not wanting to take any chances to get my account banned. So bear with me while we go through this, and I'm hoping things get better soon. So once again, thanks for watching, and like I said, I put up a lot. Today I put up a lot of videos. I put the Mystery Express game session. We didn't have a full session. My friend had to bolt out, and I also had the gifts that I got from my friend today. And that's it. So I'll see you guys on the flip side really soon. I got some other surprises coming eventually. So we'll get to those when we get to them. Thanks for watching.